So last month we tested out 3 major changes across multiple client accounts, and these 3 changes worked out really well in each of the accounts that we tested. So I'm about to show you what exactly these 3 changes were and how you can implement the same for your brand and hopefully see better results. First of all, I'm going to walk you through the results so that you know what sort of impact this has had, and then I'm going to break down each of the changes and how you can implement them. The first account, we ended up generating over 60 lakh rupees, and these dips that you see was when we had to restock the inventory. So we would scale it up, and then we would have to scale it back down again because we ran out of inventory. And we were doing like close to like 7 lakh rupees, 8 lakh rupees a day, and then we scaled it down because of inventory issues. Here the client worked on restocking the inventory, and once the inventory was back up, we applied those same changes again, and we scaled it back up again for another client. And this works across any platform as well. So this is across Google ads. Google was giving us a 3.8x ROAS. We applied those changes, and within the first month we generated 4.3x ROAS with within the first month working with them. And the next month it was still a better ROAS compared to the previous ROAS that they were getting. And in the month of June till date, the first few days of June, we are at about 4.5x ROAS. And this works in the US market as well. For example, this is a US account, and we are getting about 5.5x ROAS after making those changes. And across Facebook ads, these are the results that Facebook ads are giving us. So 11x ROAS, 93 rupee cost per acquisition, and we generated about 5.6 lakh rupees with Facebook ads, and this is in the month of May. And for another account as well, the same changes, 7.3x ROAS, and we generated 12 lakh rupees for them. And again, like another account here, a 10x ROAS and 18 lakh rupees generated. And for another account, this is in the US, 1.5k spent, 4.69 attributed ROAS, and $7,000 generated. So what are the 3 changes that I'm talking about, and how can you apply these 3 changes and get better results? So the number 1 change that we implemented was testing out more offers. Now, the normal get 10% off on your first purchase, get like 20% off on your first purchase, that no longer works. I mean, you can give it a shot, you can try it, but then again your margins get hurt, and most of the times customers expect something new. So I've shared this in the last video as well. What we did was we started testing out more offers for our clients, and how we do that is basically we have this Google sheet that has a lot of data. So what we do is whatever client that whatever industry our client is in, we just go here, and you just press Control F, and let's say your client is in the jewelry niche. So you just type in the niche that your brand is in, and this gives you a list of all the jewelry stores that are in here. So for example, this brand, it shows you the offer as well, it shows you the website, and it shows you like what sort of offer they have, and whether it's site-wide offer, whether it's on selected SKUs, or whether it's like a primary offer or like a secondary offer. So this sheet basically gives you like an idea of what you can do, because like let's face it, the 10% off is pretty simple, and the customers want something new. They want to they want to have some incentive, but they don't want to have the same old boring repetitive incentives. So that was the first change that we made. Now the second change, and I feel like this is probably the most important change that we made, was adding GIF to the website. So an example of this would be something like this. As this works especially well if your product has like a wow factor, and it has like it's like a unique product. So adding gifts to the now this website is doing on the home page, but what we went ahead and did was we optimized the landing page of each account, and each account along with the product photos, like you would normally have the product photos. Below that we would have like a gif of the product. So this just gives like a better idea of what the product is all about, what specifications it has, and if it's like a lifestyle gift, then even better. It has like a high conversion rate. This was, I feel like, one of the most important changes that we implemented after the offers, and this ends up boosting your conversion rate. Conversion rate is basically how many people end up going on your website and how many people out of those people who are on the website ended up buying and becoming your customers. So that is basically your conversion rate, and just adding this improves your conversion rate percentage. So the last thing that we did was have a post purchase upsell app and a post purchase upsell offer, and they just have to click on it, and they don't have to enter the payment details, they don't have to enter their address, they don't have to go through the whole checkout phase again. They just need to click on buy now again, and it auto charges their card. So an app we are using for this is One Click Upsell by Zipify, and it's working really well. And you can A/B test different SKUs, you can A/B test different copies with this, and it's working really well for us. And just make sure that you don't have any pre-purchase, because we noticed that the conversion rate goes down if you have like a pre-purchase. So you want to make the checkout frictionless, and once they've checked out, once they've paid for the order, you can present them with another offer saying, hey, noticed that you bought so and so product, we're giving this product at like 10-20% off, and this is like a secondary offer. So over here you can do the 10-20% off thing. So you can as long as it doesn't hurt your margin, you can do the 10% off, 20% off, and be like hey, we noticed that you bought so and so product, here's a 10% off on this product, and they just have to click on it once, and boom, it's added to their cart. And yeah, that way you can get like extra 20% sales at least, 15 to 20% sales. And once you start doing volume, these sales mean a lot. So this is another change that we've done. It increases your AOV as well, your average order value. Average order value is basically how much a customer spends per order, and doing this increases your AOV as well. So this was it for today's video. It was short, I know, but hopefully you found it valuable. Do implement these changes, and let me know how it goes for you in the comments. Apart from that, if you want to work with us, and if you want us to come in and help you guys scale, then I'm gonna leave a Calendly link below. You can book a call. We're gonna have like a short 30-minute call. We'll see if you are a good fit, and based on that we can move forward. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want more, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.